Blackheart versus Neron. Battle for Hell's Throne. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got something truly epic lined up for you. Imagine the underworlds of Marvel and DC colliding in an all-out battle for the throne of Hell. That's right, we're pitting Blackheart against Neron. These two iconic villains are powerhouses in their own universes, but what would happen if they faced off? Who would reign supreme in the darkest depths? Buckle up, because we're diving deep into this infernal showdown. First, let's talk about Blackheart, one of Marvel's most formidable demons. Blackheart was born from pure evil. In the grim town of Christ's Crown, New York, centuries of horrific acts created a wellspring of dark energy. Sensing this, Mephisto, Marvel's Lord of Hell, decided to mold this energy into a living being. And thus, Blackheart was created, a son crafted from humanity's worst impulses. Growing up under Mephisto's tutelage in the underworld, Blackheart was exposed to all forms of malice and corruption. But as he matured, he began to question his father's authority, harboring ambitions to overthrow Mephisto and rule Hell himself. Now, Blackheart isn't just any demon. He's packed with powers that make even seasoned superheroes quiver. He possesses superhuman strength, speed, and durability, making him a physical powerhouse. But that's just the beginning. Blackheart can manipulate dark energy, unleashing blasts that can devastate his foes. He's a master of telepathy and telekinesis, meaning he can read minds and move objects or people with just a thought. Teleportation? He's got it. He can traverse dimensions in the blink of an eye. Shape-shifting? Absolutely. From a towering demonic form to blending seamlessly among humans, Blackheart can adapt as needed. And let's not forget his regenerative healing factor. Injuries that would fell lesser beings are mere inconveniences to him. Combined, these abilities make Blackheart a nearly unstoppable force. Throughout Marvel's history, Blackheart has clashed with some of its greatest heroes. He's been a persistent thorn in the side of Ghost Rider, attempting to corrupt or destroy the spirit of vengeance on multiple occasions. He tangled with Daredevil and Spider-Man, often using them as pawns in his schemes against Mephisto. His attempts to usurp his father have led to massive conflicts involving numerous heroes and villains. Blackheart's ambition knows no bounds. Whether manipulating events on Earth or waging war in the supernatural realms, he's always plotting his next move to gain ultimate power. Now let's shift our gaze to the DC universe and meet Neron, a demon lord who makes even the bravest heroes uneasy. Introduced in the Underworld Unleashed event, Neron emerged as a master of temptation and corruption. Unlike demons who rely solely on brute force, Neron offers deals granting immense power or fulfilling desires in exchange for one's soul. His influence isn't limited to just Earth. Neron's reach extends across dimensions. His ultimate goal? To spread evil and chaos, strengthening his dominion by collecting the souls of both villains and heroes. Neron's abilities are vast and terrifying. He wields immense magical power, capable of reality warping, altering the very fabric of existence to suit his whims. He possesses near omniscience within his realm, knowing the desires and fears of those he encounters. This makes his offers of power all the more enticing. Immortality is a given, but his manipulation of souls sets him apart. He can enhance abilities, grant new powers, or twist a being's very nature, all through his infamous deals. Neron's impact on the DC universe has been profound. In Underworld Unleashed, he empowered many of DC's villains, including the likes of Lex Luthor and the Joker, escalating the threats heroes had to face. He attempted to claim the souls of heroes like Superman and the Flash, using deception and temptation as his weapons. Battling Neron often required heroes to outthink him, finding loopholes in his contracts or resisting his manipulative tactics. His actions have led to significant events, forcing heroes to confront not just physical dangers, but moral and ethical dilemmas as well. So what could possibly bring these two demonic powerhouses into conflict? Blackheart is driven by an insatiable desire for power. Overthrowing Mephisto is just step one. He seeks to extend his influence beyond Marvel's Hell, possibly eyeing other universes to conquer. Neron aims to expand his collection of souls and spread his corrupting influence. Conquering new realms aligns perfectly with his goals, and the idea of absorbing another universe's hell would be tempting indeed. With both demons seeking to expand their empires, it's inevitable they'd cross paths. Their thirst for power and dominion sets them on a direct collision course, each seeing the other as a rival and a potential stepping stone to greater power. Time to size these two up head-to-head. Blackheart's strengths lie in his raw power and versatility. His control over dark energy and array of supernatural abilities make him a formidable combatant. Neron's strengths are more subtle, but equally dangerous. His reality-warping magic and mastery over soul manipulation give him control over both the physical and metaphysical realms. Both are strategic thinkers. Blackheart's cunning has allowed him to challenge even Mephisto, while Neron's manipulations have ensnared some of DC's greatest minds. Blackheart's overconfidence and rebellious streak can lead him into traps or cause him to underestimate his opponents. Neron's reliance on deals and contracts could be his undoing. If his opponent refuses to play by his rules, he might find his usual tactics less effective. In their own domains, both are nearly unbeatable. A neutral battleground could level the playing field. Blackheart could draw strength from ambient evil energies, while Neron could attempt to manipulate the very reality they're fighting in. Let's delve into how they might tackle this epic confrontation. Blackheart favors overwhelming force. He might launch a full-scale assault, using his legions of demons to swarm Neron's forces. He could also exploit his telepathic abilities to manipulate Neron's minions or sow discord within his ranks. Neron would likely opt for psychological warfare. He could attempt to tempt Blackheart with offers of greater power or exploit any hidden desires. Contracts and binding agreements are his specialty. Tricking Blackheart into a deal could give Neron the upper hand without direct confrontation. While Blackheart may push for direct combat, Neron's cunning could steer the battle into a realm where he's more comfortable, one of manipulation and deceit. Now let's bring it all together and imagine this showdown. Picture a twisted realm where Marvel and DC's underworlds overlap. The skies churn with crimson clouds, the ground is a mosaic of torment, and the air is thick with the whispers of the damned. Blackheart wastes no time, commanding his forces to attack. Waves of dark creatures surge forward. Neron responds in kind, unleashing his own infernal legions. The battlefield becomes a chaotic clash of demons, each side vying for dominance. Amidst the chaos, the two titans finally confront each other. Blackheart unleashes a torrent of dark energy blasts, each one capable of obliterating mountains. Neron counters by warping reality around Blackheart, attempting to trap him in an endless loop or a dimension of his own making. The environment becomes a weapon as Neron twists space and time. Blackheart, however, uses his teleportation to navigate these shifts, launching surprise attacks. They exchange blows that ripple across dimensions, each strike threatening to unravel the very fabric of their universes. Sensing that conventional means may not suffice, Blackheart taps into the deepest wells of dark energy, summoning a massive surge aimed at Neron. Neron, perhaps realizing the severity of the threat, summons the souls he's collected, forming a shield and then a retaliatory blast. The collision is monumental, a vortex of darkness and magic that shakes both Marvel and DC multiverses. As the dust settles, the outcome remains uncertain. Blackheart victorious. He stands amidst the ruins, now holding sway over Neron's domain, his power expanded exponentially. Neron triumphant, Neron emerges unscathed, having perhaps trapped Blackheart in a binding contract or banished him to a void. Stalemate or alliance. Recognizing that neither can easily defeat the other, they might form an uneasy alliance, setting their sights on even greater conquests. Regardless of the outcome, the battle would leave an indelible mark on both universes, a testament to the sheer power these beings wield. So what does this mean for the wider multiverse? Blackheart's victory. With Neron defeated, Blackheart gains access to new realms, potentially becoming a threat to heroes in both universes. Neron's triumph. Neron could use Blackheart's power to fuel his own ambitions, making him an even more formidable foe for the DC heroes, and perhaps even crossing over to challenge Marvel's champions. Mutual destruction. Their battle could weaken the barriers between dimensions, causing chaos that other entities exploit, leading to new conflicts. Alliance formation. An alliance could spell trouble on a cosmic scale, forcing heroes from both universes to unite against a common threat. Now let's turn it over to you. Fans across the globe have been speculating about this potential matchup. Some say Blackheart's raw power and aggression would overwhelm Neron. Others believe Neron's cunning and magical prowess would secure his victory. Debates rage on forums and social media, with fans citing comic book issues, feats, and lore to back up their claims. Crossover events are always exciting, and this battle could open doors to incredible storylines. Imagine heroes and villains from both universes navigating alliances and rivalries in the wake of this clash. Fan fiction writers and artists are already exploring these possibilities, creating amazing content that fuels the imagination. We love hearing your thoughts, so drop your theories and ideas in the comments. Who do you think would win, and how would it impact their worlds? Wow, what a journey! The idea of Blackheart and Neron facing off is a thrilling exploration of power, ambition, and the complexities of villainy. These characters capture our imagination because they embody the ultimate extremes of their universes. Whether it's raw power or cunning manipulation, they're forces to be reckoned with. Thanks so much for joining us on this deep dive into the battle for Hell's Throne. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more epic discussions. Until next time, keep exploring the limitless possibilities of the multiverse.